Let's play a game. Starting right now. A dollar appears in your hand. Then another one, 1 second later. Then another, the next second. $1 every single second, forever, without stopping even while you sleep. The money never pauses. Tick, a dollar. Tick, another. Tick, another. Sounds slow, right? It's just a dollar. Who cares about $1 a second? You couldn't even buy a coffee in the first minute. It feels almost insultingly small. But here's the thing about 1 per second. It doesn't stay small. It becomes something monstrous, faster and weirder than your brain is ready for. And by watching exactly how fast a single dollar a second turns into a fortune and then keeps going into numbers that stop making sense, you're going to understand something about big money that almost nobody truly feels. Because the trick isn't the dollar, the trick is the seconds. There are so many more of them than you think. Let's start counting. $1 a second. In 1 minute, that's $60. Okay, $60 a minute now, we're talking a little. In an hour, 60 minutes times 60 seconds, that's $3,600 an hour. Suddenly, this slow little dollar is making more per hour than most people make in a week. And in a full day, if it never stops, not even while you sleep, around $86,000 in 1 day from a single dollar once a second. Most people don't make $86,000 in a year, and your magic dollar just did it between breakfasts. So already just a dollar a second is quietly outrunning almost everyone alive. But we've barely started. Let's go for the first big milestone, $1 million. How long does a dollar a second take to make you a millionaire? Here's where your brain is about to be wrong. Take a guess. A year? A few months? A million seconds is about 11.5 days. 11 days. That's it. A dollar a second, running day and night, makes you a millionaire in under 2 weeks. You'd start on a Monday and be a millionaire before the Friday after next. That already feels too fast, doesn't it? Your gut wants $1 million to take longer than that. But a million is smaller than you feel it is. It's only a million seconds away, and seconds go by quick. So a millionaire in 11 days. Fine. Now let's do the big one. The one everybody dreams about. $1 billion. Same dollar, same 1 per second, never stopping. From 11 days to a million. How long to a billion? Guess before I tell you. If a million took 11 days, and a billion is just the next big number up, maybe a few months, maybe a year or two, almost 32 years. Read that again, because this is the whole point of everything. $1 million, 11.5 days, $1 billion, almost 32 years, same dollar, same speed, one never stopping the entire time. 11 days versus 32 years. That is the real gap between a million and a billion, and your magic dollar just made you feel it in your bones. If you started collecting a dollar a second the day you were born, you would not have your $1 billion until you were middle-aged. You'd spend your entire childhood, your teens, your 20s, and a good chunk of your 30s every second of it, awake and asleep just to reach 1 billion. This is the thing almost nobody feels. A billion isn't a bigger million, it's 1,000 millions. If a million takes 11 days, a billion takes 11,000 days, which is where that 32 years comes from. The word billion sounds like it's one step above million. The seconds tell you the truth. It's a canyon, not a step. But we're not done. Oh, we're not done. Because they're a number above a billion, and people throw it around like it's normal now. A trillion. You hear it constantly. Countries owe trillions. Big companies are worth trillions. It gets said so casually that it sounds like just another big money word, cousin to million and billion. So let's find out what it really is. With our dollar a second, a million, 11 days, a billion, 32 years, a trillion, about 32,000 years. Let that sit. 32,000 years. If you wanted to collect $1 trillion at $1 a second, running non-stop, you couldn't have started early enough. You'd have had to begin collecting during the last ice age, back when humans were painting on cave walls and mammoths still walked around. Your little dollar a second machine would had to already be running, and it would still be going today. And you have thousands of years left before you hit $1 trillion. Think about what that means for the word. When someone says a company is worth $1 trillion, your brain files it right next to a billion, like they're neighbors. They are not neighbors. A billion is 32 years of seconds. A trillion is 32,000 years of seconds. The distance between a billion and a trillion is the distance between a single human lifetime and the entire history of human civilization. But your brain hears illion on the end of both and shrugs. Same shrug for 32 years and 32,000 years. That's the whole reason we play this game with seconds. Your brain can't feel the difference between these numbers when they just written down. But time you can feel. You know how long a year is. You know 11 days is nothing and 32,000 years is unthinkable. So by turning dollars into seconds, we drag the numbers out of the fog and force them into something your gut can actually grip. Now let me twist it one more time and make it personal, because there's a punchline hiding in all this. The richest people alive are worth well over $100 billion. Some are pushing toward numbers even bigger. So let's use our machine to feel that. A billion at $1 a second, 32 years. So 100 billion, 100 times that. Around 3,200 years. To collect what the richest people already have, $1 a second, you would have had to start collecting back in ancient times, before some of the oldest empires you've ever heard of, and run non-stop, every second, awake and asleep, straight through all of recorded history, to today. And only now would you be catching up to what one living person already holds. And here's the quiet, slightly uncomfortable part. Your $1 a second felt fast, didn't it? 86,000 a day felt enormous. It outran almost everyone alive within the first day. And it still wasn't enough, not even close to reach the top in a whole human lifetime. You could run the fastest machine your gut could imagine, for your entire life, and not scratch the surface of the biggest fortunes. Not because you were slow, because those numbers live in a completely different world, measured in a completely different kind of time. So let's step all the way back and look at what this little game actually showed us. $1 a second sounds like nothing. In a day, it beats almost everyone. In 11 days, it makes you a millionaire. In 32 years, a billionaire. In 32,000 years, a trillionaire. And to match the richest people alive, it would have had to start before written history. Same dollar the whole time. The only thing that changed was how many seconds we let pile up. And that's the secret your brain never quite grasps on its own. The numbers we casually say, million, billion, trillion, aren't close together at all. They just sound close, because we ran out of different words and stuck illion on the end of all of them. The seconds don't lie, though. 11 days, 32 years, 32,000 years. Those are real, and you can feel every one of them. So the next time you hear someone toss around billion and trillion in the same breath like the same kind of thing, you'll know better. One of them is a lifetime. The other one is longer than everything humans have ever done. And they both started with a single dollar, once a second.